We believe that humanity should no longer pollute the Earth, but the Titans, whose souls are pulled down by gravity, think only of ravaging it.
Last time on Feddie Scum, we had a few different things happen that I will quickly force myself to remember.
Dude, I don't know. All I remember is episode 39. We're releasing 4 episodes ago right now, and that's all I know right now.
No, so the Saint Sebastian had its resupply from the Republic of Zeon, and then Captain Tom sent Morgan and Lone Star to negotiate with Rast as a new mobile suit for Lone Star was offered as a gift, along with some
the MSZ00, right?
Yeah, the Zero Shiki, if you just want to call it that.
Miss Zoo.
A Zero Shiki.
Wait, is that like a Yakushiki?
It is. It's like the thing that came before it.
Is it gold?
No.
Cringe.
Their base colors tend to be like red or gray.
But these are Lone Star colors, red and darker red.
Yeah. Lone Stars is painted in like special colors as per RAS arrangement.
And black for the shades.
Yeah. Morgan brought up a history with Rast that made the scene very tense all of a sudden.
Ex-lovers.
And then...
Heartbreak.
I don't think it was that.
Let Kat decide that, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's not speak for Kat.
Sure.
Kat, did Morgan fuck Ras?
No.
You don't have to tell us.
Did they even kiss? Did they hold hands?
Has she ever touched him? She's never touched him.
I mean, not in that way.
Have they ever run into each other in a hallway in the middle of the night and kind of blushed?
Absolutely not.
Listen, if Mad Gun was like really drunk and he didn't listen to like anything Ras said, maybe.
Wow.
Y'all are assuming Morgan's interested in humans or people in general.
Ooh.
She's an ace.
Ah.
She's A-Row.
An ace pilot who's also an ace.
Yeah. She's an ace. She's like, I said I was an ace, damn it.
Oh.
Like,
After a confrontation, Morgan returns kind of toward the ship. Meanwhile, Isaac, Holden, Mad Gun, and Tom go to the party, go to the dinner to meet the AUG sponsors. And, it's a little awkward. It's going okay for a bit. Mad Gun has too much to drink at the bar, notably.
I think it was just the right amount.
Might have almost killed a security guard. And then they had to depart suddenly.
Not gonna mention the popper.
Yeah. I forgot it. I'm reading my notes, and the poppers were not in the notes, all right?
That just felt like such a big part of it.
It turned into a pretty big part of it. Holden has poppers now, I guess.
He has at least 2 or 3 more left. Oh, yeah, then Mad Gun went straight to a bar after
I met up with him there.
And then Morgan and Mad Gun drank at a bar, and Mad Gun passed out, blackout drunk. Holden and Isaac talked a little bit about helping Mad Gun.
Intervention? I don't know.
Yeah, potentially. The word intervention was thrown around maybe once or twice.
I think we just need to give them, positive role models.
Yeah, or do that thing that parents do when they catch their kids smoking and just give them a lot more cigarettes.
We give them a whole tub, like a whole gallon of Johnny Walker.
Yeah, just throwing theories out there, throwing ideas at the wall, see what sticks. Sure. Rast and Lone Star
went to the fair.
Yeah, departed for a date. And I believe that is where we left everyone. Drunk at bar, drunker at bar, back at the ship, and on a date.
All right. So the next day.
No, it's not the next day.
No, it's the next day.
It's not. Nope.
It's not?
No, it's not.
So we went right to the fair.
Yeah. We're picking up pretty much.
Can Holden be at the fair since it's the next day?
It's not the next day. So, Madgun has passed out at this bar. Madgun, you've come to. My important question, I suppose, is Morgan, are you hanging around to help the passed out Madgun back to the ship? He did catch you during the Takare Bune incident, so you might owe him one, but it's up to you. You could just also leave him here.
Yeah, I've been making a game of it. I found some kind of like Nerf kind of gun, and I've just been seeing how many bullets I can shoot at him. Right now, there's a lot sticking to him, and he hasn't moved.
All right. Madgun, you have been sort of awake a little bit. You're coming to. I'm going to assume that, Morgan, you've had as much as you've wanted to drink for the night already.
Yeah.
So
I'm done.
You can decide your own level of drunk or buzzed and go from there. Madgun, you're fucked. You blacked out, so
I had a power nap. I'm good.
I don't think it works that way.
I want to roll for it.
Instant reset.
I think you woke up
He
drunk.
could
I would
get
have to guess.
drunker.
He could get drunker.
Mhm.
We don't know.
Well, how much did he piss himself?
How much did you piss yourself? Answer that
No.
question first.
None. Iron bladder, mad gun.
Oh, yeah, you do have that bonus, that character bonus, Iron Bladder. Good thing you
Really?
took that. No.
Really?
He still
I was
got
like,
it.
there's
Still
no
got
way.
All right, give me...
Adam would never let us have that much power. Being able to hold in piss for that long, there's just no way.
dude.
No way. Give me... God, what would this be? Like a grit?
no. I would believe I would still be intoxicated. I just want to see how intoxicated, like what level am I at? Am I at like
Sure.
non-functional or kind of functional?
Yeah, let's do like grit and say survival. Grit and survival.
I don't even have a 0 in survival, Adam.
It should be body. It's how his body reacts
Yeah,
to
body.
alcohol
That makes
poisoning.
sense.
Body's 11, Adam.
Oh, body is your actual like health, and it's two other characteristics added together. so you can't
Yeah,
roll
that's
like
true. That's
that.
true.
That's
At
fucked up.
least in this version. Ha 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 ha.
What about grit and
Performance.
maneuver?
No, I
Grit
like grit.
performance.
I like grit and survival.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have a number there, so
It's
I'm
zero.
just gonna
then.
roll. I'm just gonna roll a
So
0.
2d6 under grit.
Can't roll a skill if there's no number there.
No,
Just
you can't.
saying.
It's a 0. What?
Whoa!
What?
I
He
am
just got
God!
an awakening point.
God gun, absolute God gun.
All right.
He
God
literally
gun.
woke up and got an awakening point. That's
You
crazy.
got a
Adam-
crit, but you are an old type. You've decided that.
We get another donut.
You
It's
get
been
another-
foretold.
That's how we've been handling in
Woohoo!
this version. You get another Destiny donut.
Hail, Mad Gun.
One more
bringer of the
narrative point for the
donuts.
team, and that means your narrative goes up from 3 to 4. You are like the biggest contributor to narrative points, by the way.
Hell yeah, he broke
He
it.
adds to the lore, baby.
I don't even spin these motherfuckers.
Mad Gun's the reason this isn't gonna make it into Op V proper.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm working on another version of the rules.
We all know, Adam. You don't have to fucking promote your bullshit all the time, okay?
We don't all know. You're holding your own. You're still pretty drunk, but you are.
Do I still have that glass of whiskey in my hand from when I passed out?
Morgan, did you take it away from him?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he slumped over and got knocked off the table.
I want it to
Okay.
be in my hand, and that's what I want to drink when I wake up.
Okay, for 2 ones, I will say that you did that thing that drunk people do where it's really hard for them to spill their drink as long as it's in their hands.
Death grip.
Yeah.
No, like
And
Julian.
so you kind of slumped over and everything when you fell asleep, but you're still like perfectly holding your drink up, not even resting on the table. It's just, you're just holding it up. So when you come to, it's like just right there.
Like, oh,
Perfect. Still got it.
Oh my
still got it. He
God.
still got the bottle.
You still got it.
If you hadn't been snoring, I would have thought you were dead.
You can't kill me. I still got it. I do have a question, kid.
Okay.
What's an ace?
I don't want to do this.
That's good.
Yeah, we can
I love
cut that. We can cut that. I still don't know what an ace is.
Chris, if you cut it, you're stupid because that was funny. Fuck you. Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean that.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Let me get another whiskey.
Don't you need to dry out a little bit?
The bartender says, "You're cut off."
This is bullshit, Mark. You know it.
My name's not Mark. Bar closes in. He looks at his watch that is not there. 5 minutes.
Fuck you, Mark.
He just goes back to cleaning the bar.
Hey, why don't we take a walk?
I gotta piss first.
Like before you leave the bar?
Yeah. There's a bathroom sign in like the opposite direction of the bar. You make your way over to the bathroom, and I imagine there are like some loud groans from
Other people.
No, just Mad Gun in the bathroom being very loud enough that everyone in the bar can hear him.
I can go record it if you need me to.
No, we're good. I'm good. I don't need Foley for that. We're good.
You think he's passing a damn kidney stone?
I might be.
Hey, you sober, ma'am?
I'm all right. You ain't got to worry about me.
You his designated driver?
I reckon.
All right. He suddenly looks like he does not give a shit anymore.
Legally, we have to ask that.
Taps the sign.
Anyone with a designated driver, I don't care about, is what it says.
Like, his death isn't on my hands. Back to work.
It's on yours. Back to where it's a very detailed sign. It just keeps going. I wanted to be an artist someday, says the sign. It keeps-
Was it him or the sign?
No, the sign. The sign just keeps going. Like, I wanted to be an artist someday, but all dreams aren't meant for everyone. You know? Some of us just have to make do.
That's why I got a job as a sign. Gotta pay the bills somehow.
The bartender wanted to be a bartender.
Did he, though? I feel a lot of projection here.
You are...
I like it because in Gundam, like, Haro's a toy that's also sentient. Well, it says this sign, it can't be a little sentient. Come on.
Right?
Yeah, it's one of the red ticker signs that wraps around. So
Yeah, maybe it was a Haro converted into a sign.
Yeah.
that's a bit morbid, but okay.
Please kill
Every
me.
now and then you just see the words help.
Please kill me.
Cross
I
it.
want to die.
Help.
I wish to be deactivated. Turn me off, please. The bartender just kind of hits it on its little head, and it just starts repeating the beginning part of the message across the ticker.
Its little head.
If you see that thing acting up, tell me again, okay?
I'll beat the shit out of it. I'll hit its little head.
Goes back to polishing a glass. You guys better get out of here. I'm about ready to close, all right?
Are you done in the bathroom?
I'm washing my hand.
Did you just say singular hand?
I like that he emphasized my hand.
And I know what I said. Damn it.
The music's turned off on the bar. Everyone else is kind of like, who was in the bar, is like making their way out.
I can all hear him. I didn't piss on the other hand. Why do I have to wash it?
Mad Gun, you finish in the bathroom, I suppose, and make your way back to Morgan, who I presume is waiting on you as the bartender is literally waiting, keys in hand.
Oh, you're my favorite, Mark.
What the fuck? He slips under the arm that you're trying to put around his shoulder and puts it over Morgan instead.
Come on. No, Mark, please.
No.
I have just about picked him up and we are out
Thank
of there.
you.
You're pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm very strong.
Yeah. Oh. Mm.
Y'all have a good night. Make sure he drinks water or not. I don't care.
If you throw
Bye,
up
Mark.
on my fucking suede jacket, I swear to God.
I don't throw up. You throw up.
You throw up.
I thought you were dramatically pausing before throwing up.
No. I gotta take a second to collect my thoughts. Gotta make sure I'm saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
You stumble your way from this bar that's at the ports on your way back as you make your way to the docked Saint Sebastian. and you can see cargo being moved on to the Saint Sebastian. These boxes seem to be like they were marked from the Axis fleet. You presume this is the mobile suit and munitions in question that was worked out.
He's a good kid, that Raz Marco.
You stumble your way, supporting him back to the Saint Sebastian. And I imagine once you're kind of in like a common area inside the Saint Sebastian, you meet Isaac and Holden. So everyone is kind of in the same room together, probably wearing like not fancy dinner clothes. You probably changed out. What would you and Isaac be talking about, perhaps?
I think
Side
we'd
3
be...
or Mad Gun or...
No, we're done talking about Mad Gun. That was an awkward moment. I was ready
pretty
to
awkward.
get away from that.
Cool.
I think I've been trying to make small talk for like 2 hours.
With like Isaac not picking up like any of it.
No, he can do whatever he wants, but I just, whenever one small talk's done, I just bring up the next.
Back to small talk again.
Perpetual small talk.
Yeah, like we talked
Jesus.
about the weather, then I was like, so
Whoa.
how long you been on this ship? Knowing how long he's been on this ship. It's about as long as I've been
Wow.
on this ship. I'm like, that's interesting. And your family? You're from your family Xeon? Mine, that's cool. You have any uncles?
Is this born out of trying to avoid talking about Mad Gun as much as possible?
No, Holden's just interested in him. Come on. Just interested in this stuff. Just interested in everyday going everyday
This is how he
happenings.
socials.
Just saying, you know all these things already, probably.
He doesn't want to get that deep, Adam. What are you doing?
Just a nice, shallow conversation.
Ew.
Whoa.
Ew.
I'm talking to Holden.
Oh, hey there, Morgan. Mad Gun. You guys, how was the bar?
Yeah, Mark's great. I love the bar.
Hey-
It's great.
Oh,
time.
I love the weather on side 3. It's been
Listen to
so
me.
great. What?
Isaac's gonna come over and help with the other side of Mad Gun.
You need to go get an aspirin,
Yeah.
a Benadryl,
Dude, a Benadryl. I don't know.
and a
Say-
Pedialyte,
Okay.
and a
Whoa.
water.
I don't bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas?
Did you
There's
hear me,
banana work,
Holden?
too. Yeah, I got it.
Grams.
Yeah.
I mean-
Okay, go get those things and meet me at this old dude's room.
Is he dying? Mad Gun, you dying?
Oh no, bananas. Bananas.
Bananas. Got it.
Get him a damn banana. I don't fucking know.
No, bananas, plural.
I knew our bananas about to throw up. you gotta plug it with bananas.
Potassium. Fuck, I don't know. Electrolyte.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's electrolytes. I got it. Go. Holden gets it. He's read a book.
All right,
okay?
so Isaac's gonna help me get Mad Gun to his room. Is there any way to lock Mad Gun's room from the outside?
Yeah, probably.
Why would there be a way to do that? It's fucked up.
Well, everything has like a little console key next to it that you can use to check like the atmospheres and various like things in
Well,
the
what
room.
stops me from just going around locking everyone in their room? It's a little prank.
You may not have access to it. It may be a Captain Tom thing. It's like an emergency code thing, probably.
Yeah, we're trying to make a comfy drunk tank.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to dry out. Jesus, I can't.
Isaac will know because he's read the manual to the ship.
That's all it takes is reading the ship manual.
Have you done it?
Have you done
Hey,
it?
manuals are very
You
important.
know what? Let me roll for it.
We'll see. All right.
I want to see if I read it. If I want to say Holden wanted to. I want to see
Okay.
if he actually understood it.
Let's do tact and tech.
All right, tact 3 and tech. Where's
Yeah,
that?
it's
Two,
like a
three,
it's like a
5.
technical manual of like, hey, here's all the operations this door panel can do.
All right, 8 out of 5.
Oh, okay. I mean, you read some of the manual. You figured out how to change the background to the little screen that's above the panel to like a
hell yeah.
photo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's photo has a picture of me on it.
And you you did it for everyone instead of just your room.
Yeah. Make a different faces.
Oh,
I tried
God.
to make my face look like the person whose room it was.
Nice. So it's just holding impressions of everybody.
God. Yeah, so Isaac's helping take Mad Gun to his room. I'm assuming you probably like do it in a way that you hope Madgun doesn't hear. Maybe.
I don't really think that he's listening to anything I say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Then
That's just what I imagine.
Isaac will whisper back. Yeah, I know how to do that. I can do that. Once we have him. Hey, Madgun, your toilet's over there. Do you feel good?
I start to lean more onto Isaac, putting more of my weight onto Isaac.
He's trying. He's doing his best. All right.
Just throw him on the bed and take his boots off. Damn.
Okay, all right, fine. Can you help me push him? He's like leaning on me now.
Nah.
Okay.
Just kidding. Yeah, let me help.
Okay. God. All right. Your Madgun, like, plops onto the bed. Okay. Whew. And then Isaac starts taking off his boots.
I start kicking my feet to make it harder for him.
What are you doing?
Connects with his face.
Stop
Oh, God.
moving.
I
Why
can
you-
take my own boots off.
Okay.
Where's Holden?
Isaac steps back. Do it.
I take an excruciatingly long time to do it.
I imagine sitting up from a laying position is like.
You gotta wait for the room to stop spinning long enough. Yeah.
Why did I double knot it? Oh, God.
Hold on, I'm gonna say you have probably no major issue going into Bashir's lab and the commissary and finding what you need.
Cool. I found one of those big gallon size like powder Gatorade,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
and I put it into the water cooler jug
Okay.
Okay.
to make a
Hell yeah.
5-gallon thing of orange Gatorade.
Nice.
And I want to
nice.
say I went into the chef's pantry and I found a comically large bundle of bananas. What, Adam?
Wouldn't it be Tang in this future? Wouldn't it be Tang?
No,
Neo
Gatorade.
Tang. Adam's got a point.
Fine, it's Tangalite. It's like Tang, but it's rebranded to have electrolytes.
Ah, okay.
It's called
Tangerade.
Tangalite. Tangerade.
Tangalite.
Tangalang?
Tangalang.
Tangalang.
Oh. Yeah, and a comically large bundle of bananas.
Just a full bundle.
Yeah.
Like a Donkey Kong major bundle. You
Yeah,
get,
it's like,
next to a barrel.
Like, this is the whole crew's breakfast tomorrow.
All right, you come in carrying all that, I guess.
Oh, okay, I got what you asked for.
All right,
Now, get him to get it down. I ain't handling that.
I can eat my own bananas.
I'm gonna take a chef's cleaver and I'm just gonna start slicing the heads off of those bananas.
No, don't
Why
cut
would you
the
do
fucking
that?
bananas.
They're easier to peel when the head's off. Yeah.
No.
All of them. Sorry, that was real cat coming through. Sorry.
That's how much he wanted. Look, Holden doesn't play around with Madgun.
I just
Good,
want the
okay.
banana.
None of my
I can peel my own banana.
I'm sorry, Madgun. I thought you might need help. You're in a state. Look at you.
Isaac finally gets the boots off with him being distracted with the bananas.
Holden gets a giant bendy straw and takes it and puts it into the 5-gallon thing.
Just really long.
Yeah.
There you go.
Loop several straws together.
Yeah.
It's really just like a tube for ice, like the ice machine or something.
Here, suck on this.
Oh God. No, just get a glass. Get a glass.
Glass. Oh,
Glass.
yeah, glass.
Glass.
I'm gonna go into his cabinet. I bet he has a little whiskey glass somewhere.
Yeah,
in
he'll
this
have
room.
like a little kitchenette. in this
Holden's
room,
gonna pick
maybe.
up the 5-gallon thing of Tangalang and try to pour just a little bit into this whiskey glass.
like over
See,
the shoulder
in my head,
pour.
when you had it, I thought of like the sport ones that have like a little spout.
No, I
Water
needed
cooler.
water to mix
Water
in the
cooler
powder,
top.
so I got the 5-gallon water cooler.
Well, there still should be the thing that lets the water out.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
the
have
little
the cooler. I
thing
just
at the
have the
bottom.
He
top.
doesn't have the cooler part.
Oh,
He just
I
took
see.
the refill. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of those.
So he's trying to pour
Okay.
that giant jug into like a whiskey glass.
Don't worry about it, I got you.
All right, give me give me poise and maneuver.
3 + 5 or 2 = 5. Whoa!
Hey,
I new typed it. Yeah,
Bro.
Adam, what are you gonna do? Now there's 2 new types.
Snake Eyes again?
if it was not a roll breaking these two up, I very much question Dice Maiden at the
Nah,
moment.
we're just that good. Wait, where do I put this in? I have another awakening point.
Let me bring up your sheet real quick.
Ooh, I got
Oh, yeah.
4 awakening points now.
Gotcha.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You might have a pretty powerful new type awakening if you have a mental breakdown at some point.
Who would have thought that Holden be so good at pouring like 5-gallon jugs into little glasses?
Yeah, you like get a momentum a little bit, like sloshing it back and then sloshing it forward just enough for like something to come out, and it looks like, you know, violent, you know, coming out, not gonna hit it, gonna overpour, but it just all makes it into the glass.
Be like, whoa. Oh, I empathized with that cup so hard that I made it pour perfectly. Crazy. Here you go.
It seems like you had an inherent understanding of water dynamics and just the spatial awareness in general.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mad Gun, you got your water.
You got your bananas.
You got your bananas. You're cooling down, I'm assuming.
Holden's offering 2 scoops of ice cream.
Yeah, somebody's put a wet washcloth on his forehead.
And afterwards, Isaac, Holden, and Morgan are like in the break area down the thoroughfare from Mad Gun's room, probably decompressing a little bit from helping him in there and the general tenseness and awkwardness of the situation.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, Isaac, I think,
it's bad.
yeah, I think it has been a lot harder lately since we got on Side 3. It definitely wasn't that hot in space.
What?
Huh? Oh, yeah,
I'm talking about Mad Gun.
yeah, yeah, he seems fine.
Fine? Morgan, does that look fine?
I don't know y'all all too well, but I know when I see a man who's taking a party and needs to dry out.
I mean, he's just going through one of his rough times. He'll bring it back in. He always does. He'll reel it back in.
All I know is I don't want y'all to be acting like idiots when we're in battle. I don't want one of y'all to be the reason why I die.
I mean, there's no way.
That's never happened.
We'd be the reason you live, if anything.
Look, at this rate, I don't think. You think he's ready for battle like this in this state?
Yeah, I mean,
He'll get himself.
We're soldiers first and foremost.
I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, honestly, what can we do? Go.
Even if we're captain, cut him off.
Cut him off.
Cut him off.
Cold turkey.
Respectfully, I don't know how well you know this fella, but that's not your decision to make.
See?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just gonna stand here and do nothing, though.
Nobody said you had to do nothing, but you can't make up somebody's mind for themselves.
I see what you're saying.
Anyway, I'm a little tired of this conversation, respectfully. And I'm going to tip my hat and go towards my room.
Yeah, me too. So how you been lately? What you do over the weekend?
Are you talking to Isaac?
No, you. Y'all are both going back to your rooms, I guess.
Okay, I thought you were doing the small talk with him again. And I'm like, that poor guy.
My weekend was fine. Went to a party. It was okay. I really need some rest, though. I need to just, I like to get more sleep, but, sleep's hard. How many hours you usually get a night?
Maybe
Okay.
6.
6? That's not enough.
More than none.
Yeah, you're right.
And I don't particularly want to talk about my weekend.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I had as fun as you did.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, we had fun. Well,
A call comes over your radio, Holden. It's Captain Tom. Holden, can I speak with you for a moment? Just come to my office.
yeah, sure thing.
And then the call ends. And then, Morgan, your radio goes off.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Morgan, can I talk with you just a moment? Come to my office.
All right.
Think he wants to talk to both of us at the same time, or do you think I should wait outside?
No, let's just go together.
I did get my call first. Maybe you should wait outside.
No, I don't really want to do that.
Oh, okay.
To be frank, I'm very tired.
Yeah, you need to get some sleep. 6 hours isn't enough.
My patience has run very thin.
You know, I used to get 6 hours. Now I get 8 hours every night. Look at my eyes. See those? Bags gone. Used to be way bigger. They're still kind
You're
of
like
there.
bloodshot.
Still bags, still bloodshot.
But not as bad.
Oh, I know what to do about that. I mean, he's gonna turn back and do a popper kind of out of view. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go talk to Tom.
Okay. Lead the way.
You guys show up, Holden on poppers and Morgan slightly buzzed still.
Yeah, but you can't tell. I'm saying that to Morgan. You don't think you can tell though, right?
I just look at him and
pupils are so fucking
Like,
dilated.
there's no way. I look pretty normal, all things considered, right? I mean, we are in war. Maybe sometimes you just look like this when you're in a war, right? Everyone kind of looks like
Sweating
this.
profusely.
have you ever heard of Charlie XCX and the DUI stare?
Charlie XX. What?
Never mind.
Charlie XX. XX.
The door opens and you are under Captain Tom's
Captain
office.
Tom, sir.
Oh, he salutes you. At ease, Holden.
Would you like me to wait out here while you talk to Morgan?
Adam, what time is it?
No, it's not that late. Like, you had what would have been, like, kind of a long day, but you kind of broke off early, and you started drinking pretty early, too.
Well, I figured if we closed down the bar, it'd be like 2 a.m.
It was a brewery. It's only 10 p.m.
Yeah, Mark likes to shut down early so he can go home to his family.
Yeah, he just wanted y'all the fuck out of there.
Mark just pretended to close so we would leave.
Yeah, everyone else just, like, was waiting outside, and then once y'all left, they came back inside.
What a timid bartender. Even the bouncer's in on it. He's like, I'm not going to kick that guy out. Can we just pretend to close down?
Every time, every night. Every night they do this shit.
Multiple times a night.
They can't keep getting away with it.
But all the regulars are in on it.
They just sigh. They're like, oh.
No, time. To give you the real answer, time is a pretty abstract concept out here in space. Yeah, no, it's not that late, so you shouldn't be like dead tired. Though you could be kind of tired. You know, you got a buzz on.
I'm not tired at all.
No, you're very awake. You're incredibly awake.
Oh, I can't feel my face.
But it is like, you know, night-ish, I guess, for inside the colony. Oh, go. Cool. You're both here. Yeah, no, I need to speak with both of you anyways.
Yep, what? you asked both of us here at the same time, sir.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping you wouldn't assume that I wanted to talk to the person I called first and separately. So I'm glad you both came in at the same time.
Oh, well, yeah. Who would think that? That's crazy. Okay.
So I have a favor to ask of you. Off the books.
I'm gonna put my book away. Yes.
Unclick the pen. Yeah. So Morgan, I sent you with Lone Star to make that deal for Ast. And I assume everything went well. I guess.
I guess.
We got the stuff, but I've received like no word or confirmation from Lone Star. And I know that him and Rast have a bit of a history. So, I guess what I'm asking is to go and make sure he's not shot and bleeding out in an alley again.
And you want me to do it?
Well, yeah.
Me?
You and Holden.
Me? Okay.
Does it have to be a 2-person detail?
I'm very leery of sending out one person. In fact, I'm kind of it's very unfortunate that he's still out there alone, considering our present situation and how this ended up last time.
Buddy system. I like it. Makes sense. Got your back, Morgan. Don't worry. Don't watch your back. I got it. I'm watching it.
With all due respect, after this, I'd rather not have too many dealings with that Rest kid.
Look, it's better that you have, you don't like him. I want someone to be suspicious of him, okay?
I don't like him. He's a little shithead.
Nah, he's okay. Come on.
Even more of a reason why you're withholding on this, okay? You might see something he misses.
Good cop, bad cop. Like it. Good idea, Tom.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm the good cop.
Yep.
Obviously.
All right. Just make sure that there's nothing, suspicious going on, and report back.
Define suspicious.
Specifically, him dying in an alley again. That's really
Okay.
the main thing I'm concerned about.
You don't want me to report back the full report of what we see there?
Well, I mean, of course, I want you to tell me everything that you see, but
Okay.
All right, well, you'll need popcorn. All right,
where were they last seen? Anyone know, Morgan? You know where they last were?
Yeah,
Well-
they were going to the fucking park.
cool. All right.
The fair.
The park, the fair. That's fair.
Whatever.
The park. Cool.
He's like, we were at the fair, okay?
You guys depart. You take kind of the same route that you did, Morgan, when you went here with Lone Star and Rast. You hail a cab at the exit of the port, and the cab, takes you kind of part of the way to this ongoing fair that you guys passed in this park on your way to the warehouse. The cab stops and lets you out. This is it's not a huge fair. It's
It's
meager.
like a fair.
It's humble.
Yeah, it's fairly.
Fair.
It is
fairly fair.
a small piece of joy in the lives of a lot of people who probably don't have a lot of things to have fairs about typically. So you are now both at the fair.
You know what I don't like about sides? I like Earth because the weather actually changes, but here it's all fabricated. It's all whatever they want it to be, and it never rains unless they need it to rain. But it's not like the bad kind of rain that really fucking sucks. It's all convenient.
I love how the small talk about weather escalated into like insane ramblings about weather.
I'm just saying, can
All
you even really call it weather? Can you even really call it weather, Morgan? Can you? I'm sorry. It's he's gonna look up at the sky.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm all right. He's gonna turn back and do his second to last popper.
Jesus Christ!
Are you trying to explode your heart?
No, he's just he got a little bit of an addiction. Can you get addicted to poppers? can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Never done them personally.
Holden's the kind of person who gets like big addictions, but then like after he's done with it, he never buys it again. He has like little withdrawals too.
I have to research to see what Popper's withdrawal looks like.
I don't know. Let's see.
Are you searching now?
Yeah. Highly addictive.
Highly addictive, incredibly unhealthy. All right, we're gonna switch the scene to Rast and Lone Star, who are at the fair. You guys have been kind of meandering around the fair, like looking at the various things.
Oh, Rast.
Yeah, well, things aren't the easiest in Axis, but I find a way to make do. He points at a booth. It's a shooting game for prizes.
Ooh, you're on.
He goes over there and takes the little gun, the little laser gun thing that's with it, futuristic little shooting booth thing. So, and does a little spin with it. All right, well, I warn you,
Oh, very nice.
I'm a much better shot than when we well, I guess you know how.
I know.
Well, let's just see. You go first. All right.
Watch and learn.
Give me a keen, and a firearms.
All right. That is 3 plus 5. Shit!
All right.
I'm not used to guns this small. Used to big ones.
He aims and like bullseye on all his targets and then starts shooting your targets.
Whoa.
Bullseyes on all of them in your lane too. And then Fake blows the smoke off the gun. I am. Which is not a good joke. Realizes what he's implied after saying it.
Oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't mean it.
Wow, so you really weren't trying to kill me that last time we met.
I knew where to aim to not cause any lasting damage.
Impressive. All right, rematch.
He looks around and points at another game. Holden and Morgan, you have spotted them in the crowd at this point from the side.
There they are. There. You see him?
Wait, what's that game over there?
It's a strength game where you take a hammer and you hit the thing.
All right, this is more my speed.
And it hits the thing and it goes ding. All right, he's gonna go first on this one.
All right, winner goes first.
All right, he grabs the hammer, he lifts it up, hits it, and it goes ding, hits the bell. It doesn't do anything crazy though, but hits the bell.
Ah, that was really cute, Rast. All right, step aside. I roll up my sleeveless sleeves even deeper.
All right.
Deeper.
All right.
Starting to disappear.
Give me a grit and I guess a melee. But you can also make it fight, whichever is higher for you, I'll say.
All right, 1 success. Wait. Grit and...
melee or fight, whichever's higher.
Oh, they're
for
both
you.
the same. Okay, 2 successes.
Okay, well. So you hit it, and it goes up and goes boom, and then like some extra alarms attached to the side go off. And the ding is pretty loud, and the carny next to the booth is like, whoa, that's up to an 11, folks. Not a 10, but an 11. Pick a
That's
prize,
right,
any
folks.
prize.
All right, Rast, what do you want?
He looks at the prizes. There's a stuffed shoe bill. Points at it.
Fucking creepy.
It is kind of creepy.
All right, I'll take that one right there. The creepy one.
The guy's like, suit yourself. Grabs the shoe bill, hands it to you.
All right, here you go, buddy.
Oh, thanks. That's
No problem.
it's pretty nice. Kind of cute.
Yeah.
It's yeah, also a little disturbing, I suppose. Threatening, even.
Yeah, it's like the cute ugly, you know?
Yeah. Morgan, Holden, you guys are just watching a date, it looks like.
I don't think he's gonna kill him. When do you think he's gonna attack? Should we try to intersect before? How do we not do that without blowing our cover? What do you think, Morgan? You want me to go in, get closer?
Holden?
Huh?
Are you trying to be a third wheel?
No, they don't look like they're having fun, but I think we would have fun if we were over there doing that stuff too.
Why don't you play a game near them and see if they even notice you? Kind of looks like they're in their own little bubble right now.
Kind of. I'll wait till they move and then I'll go hit the thing with the hammer.
Yeah.
What ride did you spot nearby, Lone Star? Teacups?
Yeah.
Love them teacups.
Yeah, the spinny teacup things.
Oh, those always make me sick, but I guess.
Okay, we could do something else. That's fine. What about that one over there? And there's like it's one of those like really romantic like Swan Lake ones, except for they're monkeys.
Oh, okay, sure.
They're monkeys on surfboards.
Yeah, tunnel of love bullshit. Gotcha.
So the monkeys are just floating in the water?
No, they're riding on surfboards.
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting in them, I guess.
Yeah, you're like riding their backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Holden, you walk up to the thing with the hammer. He's like, all right, step right up, and you're keeping your eye, obviously, on your surveillance targets.
Yeah, okay.
All right, sir, whenever you want, and they're going into the tunnel of love.
Fuck, what am I rolling?
The same as him, which was, I believe I said grit, and your choice of fight and melee.
4, I'll do fight. That's 5, what the fuck? 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 degrees of success.
Oh yeah, you hit it, and not only do like all the alarms go off, but the bell pops off and fucking like breaks. It's very distracting. The guy's like, "What the fuck?
I'm
You
just gonna,
dude, what the fuck?
I'm gonna throw his hammer away, and I'm gonna start running towards the monkey ride.
Where the fuck are you going?" All right, you've reached the monkey ride. There are 2 monkeys ahead of you.
I like the idea that it's like various primates on surfboards. They're all different rides.
I'm gonna get on the bonobo. What are they?
bonobo?
Yeah.
The big ball ones.
Bonobo. Yeah.
Bonobo.
The ride's called Chimply in Love.
The bonobo on the surfboard's got some big hangy nuts, and they actually move.
Ooh, yeah.
They're like rubber. Like the rest of it's hard, but the nuts are rubber, so they're jiggling.
Off like the back
That's
of
cool.
it, like it's bent over and like.
There's a lot of like wads of gum from previous riders all
Or is it
around
like
it.
laying back and you're sitting on its stomach and its balls are like.
It's
in
on a
front?
surfboard, so its nuts are just dangling between its legs.
Oh,
Yeah, touching the surfboard.
they're all on surfboard boards. It's not like a life preserver.
Well,
for
some of them
or-
are on like jet skis and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
this one's skiing, so his like legs are split.
So ours is like a couple's ride. It's actually 2 monkeys on surfboards and they're holding hands and you sit on their arms.
Well, Holden's is a couple's ride too.
You sit on each testicle.
There's someone in it when you're sitting when you sit in there, Holden. She looks at you. She's like, "Oh, hello. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
How's the weather been?
In a colony, as scheduled.
I know, right? God,
It's actually really fucking annoying.
it is. I'm gonna do my last.
Sometimes you just want to stand in the rain spontaneously, you know?
Sometimes I like getting caught in the rain, but I know where the rain is, and I always have an umbrella. I never get wet.
I like pina coladas.
Do you like Humphrey Bogart?
Yeah, I do.
Wait.
Oh my god. Holden going on surveillance in the stupid
Falling
way
in
and then
love.
going on an accidental date himself through the tunnel of love is fucking hilarious, actually. What the fuck?
How was your weekend? Wait, and then I'm gonna look ahead just real quick, just make sure.
Mhm.
Just make sure.
All right, we're gonna cut to Lone Star and Rast. Yeah, this is a tunnel of love ride. It's okay. Like, you know, they're never anything to like, call home about. They're nice. There's atmosphere. It's cute. It's dark. You could kiss someone in this darkness.
I like the theme. What about you, Rast?
The
Bring
theme's
back memories.
The theme's a bit weird. I mean, I went with like the monkey branding myself a little bit, but yeah, I don't see how it really relates to like love though. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's it brings out that wild side in you. You know, you're just not thinking straight. You get like a monkey brain.
Yeah, I guess I know what that feels like. He's leaning in close.
Me too. He leans in as well.
Romantic kiss. All right, Holden, you've seen them kiss in the fucking tunnel of love.
Oh God! I'm gonna stand up on the monkey. It caught me by surprise. I thought they might have been fighting. Headbutted him.
Did
or
we
something.
hear Holden?
Maybe like you heard someone in the background go like, "Oh God," and then you heard like whoosh, 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 like something moving, like one of the boats almost flipping over.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm gonna duck
Everyone
down.
okay back
I'm gonna
there?
duck down real quick. Oh,
That was weird.
duck down. I'm gonna tell my date. Duck down.
Yeah, she ducked down. She ducks down, You just dropped a pencil. She's like looking at you like, what?
Good. You're doing great. Don't let them see us. That one on the right could potentially be really fucking dangerous.
She like squints and looks and looks.
Dropped a pencil. Must be one of those like reviewers or something, you know? A ride critic.
Yeah, that's, I guess, a thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Did kind of kill the moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
Holden's in the back and he's like, drop a pencil? Really? That's the best you could come up with? What are you, some kind of ride reviewer? Wait.
I actually am. That's why I was on this ride alone.
Oh.
And I did drop my pencil. It's right by your foot. Could you pass that?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Our hands brush when I hand her the pencil.
And y'all both blush.
Sorry.
Oh, so what? I'm thinking like 2 stars.
2 stars? Yeah. Well, did you see this? And then I pull on the monkey's nuts.
Wait, no.
Like just freaks out.
All right, 3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars. That's what I was thinking.
All right, the
Out of 5 or 10?
Out of 10, I guess.
I think she works out of
Lone
5.
Star bends over to see if he can see any nuts hanging from the monkeys. He doesn't see any. He's like,
The
Sits back.
The ride ends for Ras and Lone Star, and it's a very slow ride. So Holden's going to be in the tunnel for a little bit longer before he's spat out. But Ras just points at some ice cream and heads over there and asks you which flavor you want before ordering. What are you feeling like, Lone Star? This is an important decision.
oh, this is one of those decisions that changes the fate of the story.
Yeah, it's gonna whatever you choose here.
Who lives and who dies?
It's gonna pop up with like a Fallout style reaction.
This feels like a beach episode.
Kind of.
I wonder if they've got the double chunk gorilla nut here.
Gorilla nut.
What does that taste like?
Just for
Please
you,
do
Sonny
tell.
boy, we have a special pint right here. And he takes it out of the back. It wasn't in the cart, but he has it in the bottom and puts it together. 2 scoops, I guess, of it. Rast opts for like vanilla with sprinkles. As soon as you grab your ice cream cone, it pops up with the Fallout text of Cav hated that and will remember this. You picked his least favorite flavor. All right, Holden, you are spat out of the tunnel of love.
Where am I?
You've been watching them leave. You've watched them eat ice cream. You are pretty convinced that nothing is probably happening below board.
Yeah, no, they're just having a date and I'm bored.
I would say right now you are mostly waiting for Holden to get the fuck back so you can leave.
Can I play a sharpshooter game? We don't have to have a cutscene about it. I'm just playing one of those.
Yeah. You're shooting things, and the guy running the booth is just sweating bullets and crying because you're shooting all the targets even before they automatically pop themselves back up.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot them, they knock them down. As soon as they're a quarter of the way up, you're like, ping, 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 ping. Your one little
She's
gun.
just dribbling them.
Your one little gun runs out of ammo, and you just take a gun from someone else playing the booth and fucking. And yeah, Holden, your ride is over. 3 stars, not super impressive. Nuts a surprise bonus though.
Yeah. I gotta go to get those. That was a good ride.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 out of 5 stars, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, normally 3 out of 5 stars. I think it felt kind of like a 4 or 3.5 at least. Doing it with you, that is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways, goes in for one more popper. No popper.
You go for one last pull of the monkey nuts and then leave.
Yeah. But I'm in a hurry. I gotta go. And then he's gonna pull the monkey's nuts, watch him jiggle for maybe 2 seconds, and then run away.
You lean in close, but it's only to pull the monkey's nuts. She closes her eyes, and then you rush off, and then she just reaches a hand out toward you longingly and closes it. Brings it back to herself.
Aww.
Adam does a good job playing all of her boyfriends and girlfriends.
Yeah. That's the closest Holden will ever get.
I didn't plan for this. This was just a fucking farce.
Ride review girl.
Unnamed ride reviewed girl. Very proud of her and how she turned out.
Holden's gonna put a Craigslist ass Lost Connections. Like, hey, who was that girl who'd watch me pull the monkey's nuts on the ride?
You're gonna get so many
know who you
downvotes
are.
on Lost Connections of like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, I run off towards them. I'm coming in close on the ice cream. In fact, I run into the ice cream shop and realize that I'm like completely visible now and be like, ugh, and I'm just gonna turn around.
I'm gonna say, unless Lone Star wants to contradict it, that maybe Lone Star would have noticed it, but fucking Rast wiped some ice cream from the side of his face and fucking put it in his mouth. And that fucking took all the attention and brain cells from Lone Star.
Oh, so Rast wiped an ice cream from Lone Star's face.
Yep.
I was actually going to do the opposite. I was going to wipe my ice cream on his face. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I was actually going to do that. Like Lone Star wipes a little ice cream off of Rast's little cheek.
Mm-hmm.
But Rast did it.
God.
That's sexy.
But yeah, I like Rast doing it. It's better.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm like, what was
Holden, you are not detected.
I am facing towards the wall, and I'm going to keep my back towards the wall and inch up towards the counter and be like, can I taste the chocolate peanut butter one right there? Can I taste that? Not facing towards the counter, facing away from the counter towards the wall.
Yeah, the guy manning the little thing as they walk away is like confused, but like, you have money? Like, he's like immediately suspicious of you.
Yeah, I have money. Let me taste your fucking ice cream.
You pay for the ice cream, then I fucking feed you the ice cream. Do you not know how this works?
Yeah, I know how freaking ice cream stores work. They usually let you taste it because they have a bunch of variety.
I am a booth at a fair, you motherfucker. Have you been to side 3? Do you know how high my goddamn bills are?
You know, it wouldn't be so fucking high if you had real weather here. Didn't have all this fabricated weather.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a luxury.
What
You
the
need
fuck
to
are
be
you
happy.
talking about?
They're slowly inching closer and closer.
You know, y'all were on your way out.
Oh, I was talking about Holden and this guy.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, Holden, he gives you a sample to shut you up and get you to leave.
He puts it in your mouth with his finger.
That's actually really good. I'll take one of those. Can I get a double scoop and a waffle cone, please?
If you will leave, yes. Five.
Well, why would I stick around your booth if I got ice cream? What do you want to think? I'm just
I don't know. You're not facing me.
Because I can't face you right now. Just give me the ice cream.
Yeah.
Look, I'm actually really rich. I'm actually have a lot of money. I was just inherited a bunch of gold. Okay.
He gives you 2 scoops and passes it to you and holds out a hand for money.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a 25% tip and be like, huh? See?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Told you I was rich.
That
bitch.
almost makes up for how weird this interaction was. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, Holden, you make your way back to fucking Morgan with ice cream, I guess.
Oh crap! Did you want ice cream? Fuck.
Morgan has
The
been
silence.
Morgan is at this booth, like probably already bored of this shooting game.
Yeah, I won like all the prizes and he like begged me not to take them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you win that octopus?
You want it? I give
Yeah.
it to him.
Oh, thank you. Do you like chocolate peanut butter ice cream?
I don't hate it.
Okay, here you go. Done deal. Good trade.
You look in on them lovebirds and figure it out.
Yeah, I think they're just fucking. It's pretty obvious, actually.
Can we go now?
They might have been fucking for as long as I've known them. I don't know how I missed it.
On your way out of the fair, you probably keep an eye on them as they're also making their way out of the fair. Rast points off to, just outside of the park, a few blocks down. There seems to be a motel.
What the fuck?
Trust me, it's
All right,
important.
let's go.
Trust me, this is plot relevant.
Rast
All right.
taking Lone Star to a hotel.
Yes.
Plot relevant.
Yeah.
This is where Lone Star gets shot in the gut again.
Yeah. Just in a different way. All right. I'm assuming you guys are gonna give up on your surveillance and probably go back to the ship.
Yeah, I don't want to see what happens next. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I don't think it's really easy to spy on people in a hotel unless you own the hotel.
All right, I think Holden and Morgan stopped following us.
Thank God. It was gonna be really awkward for them to be watching while I fuck your brains out.
That's right. Get over here.
All right, they go into the motel room. All right, back on the ship. As Morgan and Holden make their way back to the ship. Madgun, you come to a little bit.
Banana peels everywhere. Everywhere. I ate the whole
all
thing.
of them?
Bundle.
All of them. Half of that 5-gallon thing, at least 3/4 of it's gone.
Wow.
Damn.
He probably has to piss so bad.
I guess my follow-up, okay, yeah, that too. All of that gone, and all the bananas gone.
Yeah, all of it gone, and then I piss in whatever bathroom I have nearby, and I go back to my room.
In your rooms.
Yeah, so I piss in my toilet, I flush, wash my hands,
Okay, all right.
and then I go straight to the
you're,
cabinet where I hid my alcohol 2 episodes ago, and I go right back to drinking.
Love that for everybody.
Body's like a factory. just going constantly.
It turns alcohol into unfiltered rage.
You're a few glasses deep when you smell something.
What do I smell, Adam?
I don't know. What do you smell? It's weird. It's a weird smell.
Is it bread?
It's not bread.
Is it toast?
It's not toast.
Am I having a heart attack?
Huh?
Hey, you know, when you, or maybe that's a stroke where you smell burnt toast?
Yeah, that's a stroke where you smell burnt toast. You don't smell burnt toast.
Okay. About to say, holy shit.
Maybe you have a scare. You're up in your years to the point where you might have a scare of, oh shit, for a second, burnt toast, but like not. It is a distinctly chemically smell, kind of sweet. It's weird. You don't know where it's coming from in your room. You think maybe the bananas or the what do we call it? Tangalang.
Tangalang.
God, this is like a monkey dick episode. Why?
It is. I like it. New episode idea, monkey dick.
Monkey dick. A monkey detective who solves crimes.
I mean, I guess I
Tired of all of our dick jokes. Well, now we have monkey dick jokes. We evolved. You like this new version?
We've devolved.
I guess I can go looking for the smell, Adam.
Yeah, you do that thing where you like move around in a room and like, sniff, trying to find the source of the smell. I guess you check the usual culprits around a room: trash bin, toilet, fucking your clothes if you had a clothes bin or something. It's weird. It seems to be coming from the vent. And when you get a good whiff of it, you suddenly get very dizzy. Not drunk dizzy. Like you've been drugged dizzy.
Not good.
Mm-hmm. You manage to like stabilize yourself pretty well though.
It's the alcohol, it helps me fight it off. I stumble towards the nearest thing that would count for an alarm.
Yeah, you have a panel next to your door that could show you alarms.
Yeah.
And warnings.
I hit the one that says chemical and then broadcast the ship.
You're setting off the chemical alarm, yeah.
Yeah.
Wee, 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 wee. Your panel comes up and lights up. And now that you've set up the alarm, the little screen changes from a picture of Holden's face, I fucking guess, to to like, we fucking did a lot of weird shit this episode so far. To like a readout of like the breakdowns, the chemical breakdowns of like the air, and a readout of like the air quality. And yeah, there is like a foreign substance detected in the air.
Throughout the ship or just in my room?
Throughout the ship.
Would it be possible to use this panel to ventilate the ship? I mean, we are in a docked area.
You don't know.
I'm gonna punch the panel in hopes that it does.
Okay. You punch the panel and your door opens.
I still got
you
it.
smell more of the sweet fucking gas.
Okay.
It makes you a little dizzy again, but you don't like nothing else beyond that. And when the panel flicks back to the screen, it shows that your room is full of this gas already. Like, it's been full of this gas.
Fantastic. I take a t-shirt, I wet it, and I use it to cover my face, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sure. To work as a makeshift like filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And I guess poke out into the hall or something?
Yes.
Okay. Upon poking your head out into the hall, the alarms are going off along the ship, and it's like, gas masks will be found in compartments next to panel doors. Please secure your gas mask before securing the gas mask of any child soldiers. Fucking whatever you would.
Yeah,
normally
MSF.
hear.
Yeah, I got you. So, is there a gas mask near my panel? I don't see it.
There would be one on the outside, yes.
I grab that and I put that on.
Cool, you do. You're a little dizzy, but it's like you're managing in a weird way, even without the gas mask. It's odd.
It is kind of odd.
You have your sidearm. Are you gonna draw? Get ready?
Whiskey in one hand, gun in the other. Yes.
Why? You can't even drink it. Oh, I guess you could. I guess you could move up the mask and take a
Yeah,
sip and
I
move the
could.
mask down real
Hold
quick.
breath, take a sip, put the mask back on, clear. It's good to go.
How you know you have a problem?
I mean, I guess I could set it down. I set it down right beside my door, so I
Sure,
can come back and
alright.
get it later.
Cool. So you can go up the main thoroughfare or down the main thoroughfare. So you can go up to the bridge or basically down the main thoroughfare to cargo and the exit of the ship.
And I look at the panel and see if the alarm is telling me where the majority of the gas is coming from.
The gas seems to be coming from central air.
That's where I go.
Ooh, okay.
Looking for other crew members on the way.
So you find other crew members thereabout. You find Lee Bashir passed out on the floor.
Look like he caused it.
No. He looks like he passed out on the floor. He has his own whiskey bottle. It's knocked over and spilled all over the floor.
Is there stuff still in the bottle?
A little bit.
Steal it and stash it.
He seems to be thoroughly passed out, so you just take this bottle from his hand, and there's like no reaction other than like, do you do anything or keep trucking?
It did tell me to secure a gas mask on child soldiers, so I put his gas mask on and make sure he's good to go.
All right, yeah, you go to the nearest panel, you get a gas mask, you put it on him, and you leave him there.
I do the same for anybody else I find going down toward Central.
Cool. Very thoughtful of you. You come across a few other random crew members, and just like the other ones, just like Lee Bashir, they are just like mumbling and asleep and not like really conscious. And even if you like try to shake them awake or anything, they seem very resistant to coming to. You're putting a gas mask on a crew member next to a door that is in the direction of going to the central air room. When that door is about to open, there's someone opening the door on the other side. You can hear the buttons. Boop, 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 boop.
I take the extra gun off of the guy with the gas mask on, and I like stash it like somewhere like under like maybe my waistband, and put my like shirt over it so it's hidden.
Yeah.
And then I step like to the side, ready to strike whenever like like an ambush really.
Cool. All right. Like a little alcove off to the side. Sure. So the door opens. You can hear someone taking like cautious footsteps, and then you hear a muffled voice that you recognize. It's Isaac. How did they pass out with a gas mask on?
I immediately like stiff arm and just swing it into his neck.
Oh my god!
Not like punch, but like clothesline.
Yeah. As he passes the room, he just like goes to the ground, basically. Like, he's wearing a gas mask. He has his gun out.
Yep,
What the fuck?
I stomp on his hand to get the gun out of his hand. And what the fuck?
Mad Gun, what are you doing? Fuck!
I make sure he's not with nobody else. I make sure nobody else is there.
Yeah, he's just alone in the hall.
What are you doing?
Well, I was taking a nap after helping you, and when I woke up, Well, I do what I always do, following procedure. Before entering any room, I check the atmospheres, and, well, something was off. There was a foreign gas substance. I put on a mask, and then everyone was passed out.
Why were you coming out of Central Air?
I wasn't. I was heading to the bridge. He wasn't coming out of Central Air, just in the general direction.
Got turned around. Okay.
Turned around? Where were you heading?
Central Air.
Why Central Air?
That's where the alarm said. It was coming from Central Air. That's where we're going. Get up.
Okay. All right. What about the bridge? What if someone's trying to take the ship?
If they're taking the ship, then it's more important, I think, to get atmosphere under control first. That way, if there's more than just 2 of them, maybe we can get more crew members. I don't have to explain this. Come on.
All right. Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
All right. Hey, maybe I should take point. Is that okay?
No. No. If you get shot, I already have enough trouble. I don't need that. I don't need to.
He, sighs. All right. I'll stay close. Let's go.
All right.
He has his gun out and at the ready. He ready to go to Central Air. We're gonna cut back to, my God, stop coming up with good titles.
Okay, sorry.
We can only do one. I guess we could read all of them.
Okay, just for the fans.
Yeah.
You may have missed out on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of these 8 bangers. We've got Love Affair, Going Bananas, Chimply in Love, That Lovin' Peelin', Double Chunk Gorilla Nuts, When Holden Met Sally,
What the hell?
51st Apes.
51st Apes!
Oh man, I do like 51st Apes.
I really do. It's the dumbest one possibly.
That should actually be the name of the ride.
Oh,
We got 51 apes.
I like
Surfing
Chimply.
on the
I like
river.
Chimply in Love for the fucking ride name though. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah, me too. It's sweet.
Well, one of those is going to be the title. All right, you guys have made it into the motel room. You checked in.
Oh, we're there
private
too.
room.
Cool.
No. Private room. Just Rast and Lone Star. You get you get your key. You go up to the room. Things are getting a little heated.
Oh my
a little
gosh.
tense. There's a single bed in the room, and the lighting is controlled by a dimmer, which Rast promptly turns down to 20%.
Ooh.
He begins unbuttoning his shirt. All right, get on the bed.
Oh my god.
Okay. Lone Star just backs up and lies back on the bed.
He doesn't take long before he's on top of you in the bed. You immediately start kissing. Starts getting pretty intense. He says, "What's your safe word?"
Ape escape.
Ape escape.
Ape
That's
escape.
good. All right, I'm gonna do that. Ape escape.
All right. He kisses you deeply, and suddenly you realize that he's taking your hands and pinning them above your head while you're deeply kissing, and
Whoa.
you are handcuffed to the headboard.
Ooh.
He pulls back, straddling you. All right. He gets off the bed and begins to undress more, giving you a bit of a show. The clothes hit the ground around him, and he strips down to his underwear. He opens a drawer next to the, underneath the TV, I guess, and pulls out some kind of military uniform and begins putting it on. It's not a kinky one, though. This seems to be like an actual, military-style BDU with no markings on it.
Okay.
He then proceeds to put on a harness and a holster and a gun.
Rast?
I'm really sorry about this, Lone Star.
Oh, come on. It was getting good.
I know. It was good. But you're just in way over your head with this nuke. I really didn't have a choice.
What are you doing?
Axis will be taking that nuke. Whatever mission the A has sent you on, it's a suicide mission. And I suggest, for the both of us, that you abandon it while you can.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, Rast.
Well, that's why I didn't leave you much of a choice.
So you're just gonna leave me here?
He walks over to you. He keeps his hand on his gun. But you're handcuffed. But he leans in for a deep kiss. And then when he pulls away from you, he's taken your radio.
Find a handcuff key in your mouth.
He walks over to the bathroom and drops the radio in the toilet.
Rast, come on!
He looks visibly upset about this, toward the door, and stops at the door to the hotel exit. Hey, Lone Star.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I had a great time today.
Me too.
He unlocks the door, shuts it, locks the door, and you hear the keys jangle in his hand. Before the silhouette outside of the closed window, you see toss the keys into the parking lot and walk out of the hotel. Isaac and Madgun make it to Central Air and Cooling. There is someone else in here with you. You can hear them rushing out. Footsteps. Quickly.
Like away from us, or?
Oh yeah, they feel like they've been made. You haven't seen them yet, but you can hear them. They're like, someone is here, someone is running. And as soon as you make it to Central Air, you see a dispenser of gas set up next to the main vent. And it is marked with Xeon insignias and such, labeling, etc., etc. You can easily recognize it as Axis Xeon Tech.
All right, shut off that dispenser, and then I chase off after the person.
So yeah, Isaac's like, all right. He starts fiddling with it and trying to, turn it off and figure out how to quit it. Trying to figure out how to get it to stop dispensing, sleeping gas into the entire ship. And you chase after this mysterious person. Let's see how well you do. Give me a poise and an acrobatics. Central Air is like a little bit of a maze, lots of pipes, lots of things to trip over and shit. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give it to you at a -3, given what we currently know.
Don't succeed.
So you are chasing after this figure, and you can occasionally catch glimpses of this person, and they're wearing some indistinct black military uniform with no markings. You don't recognize the person, but from the uniform, while it doesn't have markings, it's very Xeon in cut. And combined with the markings on the dispenser, it's not hard to guess that this is someone from the Axis ship. I'm gonna say, for dramatic reasons, that you can get a beat on him for a second. For a split second, you can get a beat on this person. Do you attempt to, pull the gun and take the shot?
I shoot the door panel so the door locks.
Nice.
Well, you failed your roll, and this is why I wanted to ask your intent. So, you pull the gun, you go for aiming at the door panel, you take your shot, but while doing that, you trip and bust your ass over a panel, and the gun just fires blindly in the general directions. You hit your head pretty hard, and you hear Isaac going, "Madgun! Madgun!" as you slowly black out, looking at the ceiling. Your gas mask thrown a good distance away from you by the impact.
Dead set medium. Good.